This week Parashat Balak, we are talking about what Balak did to Kahal Israel, and Balak hired Bilam to come and curse Kahal Israel. Now Bilam is the Navi for Goyim. Of course, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave the best person to them, and you see that what prophecy did to Goyim. Prophecy is not proper by Goyim. Goyim, they're going to abuse it, and Torah proved that. Now, it's very interesting that Bilam, the epitome of curse, comes and puts the Hal Israel under microscope to see why this nation is a nation of bracha. And we cannot place any curse on this nation. So it's very interesting. The expert of cursing comes and examines Kahal Israel. He wants from one corner of Kahal Israel, he's observing another corner all over to find out a crack, to find out a hole, that this hole could put the curse on it. And he doesn't find anything. Now, he comes and tells us what is the secret of Am Israel, that this nation, they can't have curse. He said, unbelievable. In his prophecy, he says, Mi mono afar Yaakov. Mi mono afar Yaakov. Who is going to count? Rashi says, according to Midrash, what does it mean? Mi mono afar Yaakov, davar acher, en cheshbon bemisot shegaymin be'afar. Who could count the afar, the dirt of Yaakov? Who could count the earth of Yaakov? Afar, dirt. Now, what does it mean, who could count dirt of Yaakov? Who could count the numbers of the mitzvot that they do with dirt, with afar? Mimano afar Yaakov. Who could count the mitzvot that the Hal Israel they do with dirt? Now, what type of mitzvot do you do with dirt? Lo tachrosh b'shor v'chamor. Torah says, when you plow the land, you are working with the dirt, there is a mitzvah. You can't plow two animals together, cow and donkey. Because one is stronger, one is not, and he would be annoyed. Lo tizrak kilayim. On dirt, on earth, you cannot plant two seeds together. It's kilayim, it's asur. Efer para, the ashes of para, it's a mitzvah. Para aduma, it's the ashes, it's dirt. We offer sota, and the dirt of sota to give to sota to drink. We say by him and like them. Interesting. Bilam gets the power of prophecy. HaKadosh Baruch Hu puts the spirit of prophecy in him, and he is expert for cursing. And he comes and he examines the Hal Israel, and he comes up with very interesting report. What is his report? I can't curse this nation. Why? Why can't you curse this nation? Do you know why I can't curse this nation? Because in this nation, the mitzvot that they do with dirt is countless. What is it? What does that mean? What's the point that Bilam is making? Therefore, what is the nekuda that Bilam is saying? Bilam is saying that we cannot put curse on them because the number of the mitzvot that they do with dirt is countless. What does that have to do with having curse? It's very interesting. Yesod. Bilam is teaching us very important point in life. Do you know who has the curse? Who gets the curse? And who is available for curse to be placed on him? Now, dirt is very insignificant in life. Dirt is nothing. You look at dirt, there's no worth into it. There's nothing. You are ready to give a pile of dirt for nothing. What's dirt? But the Hal Israel, from something that doesn't have any significance, something that doesn't have any worth, is nothing, so mundane. They turn it over to a great mitzvah, to a great occasion. They make out of it such a great mitzvah. If a person lives like that there is nothing insignificant in his life. Everything has significance. Everything has worth. everything has value in itself, then there is no room for cares. But if a person lives a life that only 10-20% of my things are important, 80% is nothing, it's not important, it doesn't have worth, it's insignificant, it doesn't have any value, that 80% is the place that the cares would be placed. Person wants a life of beracha. Bilam, the expert of cares, tells us, how do we get beracha? When our life has significance, when our life has a value, when there is nothing insignificant in our life. We have to be worried about when a person gets up and says, what am I doing with my life? What is it? What am I doing this? What am I doing that? What is it? Once I was learning the Gemara Brachot was talking about if we have two fruits, one is bigger but was cut, it's not complete. The other one is smaller but it's complete. Now the question over here is teruma, which one is more chashuv, which one is more important that we should take away teruma, or which one is more important for bracha, for blessings? When I want to make a bracha, should I make the bracha on the complete one, which is small, or the bigger one, which it was cut, it's not complete? Which one is more important? Being big or being complete? The Gemara goes back and forth, back and forth. There were some college students that they came and they sat down in the middle of the class. And while I was teaching and learning, I read their mind. These college students, that they didn't know so much, they were thinking, in the Middle East, people are dying. There is a lot of things are going in the Middle East, and it's happening. And see, our rabbis here, they are coming and sitting down and talking about, if you want to make a bracha on apple, which one is better? The bigger one is not complete, or the one that completes is complete? What? They were amazed. And they were getting disappointed. What are we doing here? Then at the end of the shiur, I realized that, they are amazed. I told them, see, what are we learning today? What's the lesson of the day today? Do you know what's the lesson of the day today? The lesson of the day today is like this. If you want to make beracha or to eat two apples, one is half, one is small, one is bigger, complete, you think it doesn't have any significance in my life. I take a bite and I did it. Therefore, then you make your life a life that doesn't have significance. The actions are not important. Then you don't have value for yourself. Then that's the place that the curse could take place. But Qahar Israel, our Torah teaches us there is nothing in your action that doesn't have significance. Everything is important. Every small act, everything that you want to do, you want to choose between two apples, which one to eat, there is a significance, there is a mitzvah. There is a sign of showing that I'm a slave of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to make Kiddush Hashem, to bring out the kingdom of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in that. Therefore, life becomes very much to have significance and to have meaning and to have value. Once we live a life full of values, every action, everything has worth in it, then we become vital. We become somebody that has power, that has energy, that has koach to carry himself. Woe to the day that the person gets up in the morning and I say, doesn't make difference whether I get up this time, whether I get up that time. Doesn't make difference whether I do this and that. Ask one of the relatives, what's the greatest Gehinnom? The greatest Gehinnom is that people become indifferent about the person. Person feels indifferent in his life. Person feels it doesn't make a difference for anybody. That's the greatest Gehinnom that could be created for a person. And Torah teaches us that, the life full of bracha is a life that every act has significance. And who realized that? Who is telling that? The expert in curse. Who is that? Bilam. Mimano Afar Yaakov. What? You want me to curse this nation? I can't. Why? Because I can't find any place that there's no significance. Even dirt, such a mundane object, such an object without any worth and value. They make mitzvot out of it. They buy eternality with it. They buy nitzchut with it. It's nothing that doesn't have significance. That's why this nation cannot be mikabel any